What's good, good people? This is your boy Big Moe from the H, and welcome to my YouTube channel. H, I hold it down. On this channel, we'll discuss my opinion, pop culture, and even react to some funny videos. If you're down for that, feel free to hit that subscribe button, follow me on my journey, and hopefully we can build a community that's entertaining for everybody to watch. For my first video, my first official video of this YouTube channel, I want to get a chance to discuss my opinion on Coach Prime, AKA NFL Hall of Famer, AKA Deion Sanders. Earlier this week, he decided to exit his position as head coach of the HBCU, Historically Black College University at Jackson State, and accept a job at the University of Colorado. It's been an uproar for the most part. It's because a lot of people, a lot of black people, my people, felt as if it was kind of like a slap in the face. And like I said, this is all my opinion because he came to the HBCU, and then he left the HBCU, and once he had some notoriety, and went to a predominantly white institution, or PWI. As far as what I have to say, as far as my opinion, I like to keep facts. Facts bring clarity, and facts are the only thing that will stand true to the test of time. So what do we know so far? It's a fact. Deion Sanders coached at the HBCU, Jackson State. He also brought top-tier talent to that school because they were playing for an NFL great. His son is there. He also, however, used his celebrity and resources to improve, this is something that he said he was going to do, improve the HBCU as a whole, not just his school, but in general. They brought a lot of attention to the SWAC conference. I don't have to say conference when I say SWAC. They brought a lot of attention to the SWAC, and they shined a light on HBCUs in general with him and his coaching staff. He also decided to give half of his salary to the college, back to the HBCU Jackson State, for the betterment of the athletic program and his team. He also had people like Michael Strahan donate to him to make sure his boys look sharp. Because you know Michael Strahan got a suit line. He also had, and I'm going through these accolades just so like I said, I can bring some clarity to the conversation. He also gave a Jackson State got a contract with Under Armour, so they can do all kinds of things and look good on game day. I said all that to say he's done a lot for Jackson State, and he brought, not to mention, he brought them 2 championships. Let's not forget about the success he had. But I think what people are focusing on, or like shout out to Comedy Hype News. Young lady that goes by the name of Symphonique, she said, and I quote, "People are reading the headlines and not reading the article," which is facts. The article was all the things that I stated, all the things that he's done, all the things he's accomplished. The headline is Coach Prime is leaving. You can't base your opinion on just the title, because you don't have there's context has to be with every story. What I'm saying is, personally, because I feel like I'm rambling, what I'm saying is, I think Coach Prime leaving hurt. I think it was what's best for him. But as a black man, selfishly, I would have liked it for him to stay at an HBCU. I don't believe it would hurt as much if he left Jackson State and, say, for instance, came to TSU You know what I'm saying? But which is another historically black college, but here in Houston, Texas. But he decided to go another route and go to a predominantly white institution. I think that's what hurts the most. I had this discussion with my wife, and it kind of comes down to how you feel about it. He did bring a lot to the school, but you can only give. Because see, the more facts I get, I think I'm starting to like my mind is starting to change. At first, I was kind of with everybody else, like, Deion, I don't know if I like this. But now, with context on the inside, looking out, I don't think him going to another job is a bad thing for him. Now, the students, the athletes, all the people that transferred to Jackson State, all the people that committed to Jackson State because Coach Prime was there, I think it hurt them a bit because they was thinking, "Oh, Deion Sanders is my football coach. I'm definitely gonna get some exposure and go to the NFL." I mean, because that's the goal. Especially as an ex-athlete myself, I know if I had that opportunity, that's what I'd be doing. But I think it was like somebody said that. Oh no, somebody I said you have to. They said he left for money. He went to the predominantly white institute. He went to Colorado for the money. Deion Sanders don't need money. Deion Sanders got money. He got money from playing in the NFL. He got money from being on TV and doing sports analysts. He got money from TV commercials, from average. He got money, so he don't need money from them. I don't know why he chose to go there. From what I hear, he said something to the effect of, um, "You don't see a lot of black coaches at that level," or something like that. Something about having black coaches in that space. But I think having a black coach at HBCU would have been more beneficial to us, to African Americans. Because and this is my mindset, right? If you have somebody like Deion Sanders, coach at HBCU, we see the direct effects of that. We got more attendance at the games. More attendance means more revenue. More revenue means bigger opportunity. People see that attendance and the revenue, and other people start looking. Now we got college game day pulling up to the SWAC games. We got ESPN covering Jackson State. We got people talking about HBCUs like maybe I should go to one. We got the number one recruit out of high school coming to a HBCU. That's stuff that didn't happen before. In the past, you got a number one recruit. They're going to the top 5 schools, wherever that may be. Alabama, Ohio State, Texas, go Longhorns, took them. Stuff like that. Never at HBCUs, but having Deion Sanders at HBCU brought that. Imagine if let me see, who was a good black football role model? Imagine if Jerry Rice decided to coach at HBCU. Imagine if Randy Moss, you know what I'm saying? If shit, Mike Strahan, just anybody notable from the NFL, Hall of Fame level, notable athlete decided to go somewhere, and they all devoted themselves like Deion did to HBCUs. You get more athletes coming, more black athletes specifically, because as a black man, I know for a fact when I'm in a room full of black people, I feel more comfortable because I know I got something, at least something I can relate to without even have to say a word. You black? I'm black. You've probably shared some experiences that I have. You probably know some of the lingo and understand some of the slang that I speak. So I feel more comfortable this way. I've said this on a TikTok before. Speaking of, if you haven't done it already, please follow your big bro. Follow Big Moe from the H on TikTok. If we were to all pool our talents, because we are the product. We can honestly generate all kinds of revenue. Every institution, just about every culture, has had its pick of pieces of Black culture. All that culture, a lot of the culture came from us, wearing chains, gold diamond jewelry, hip hop, the way dress. Most pop culture, most popular culture came from us. And if we kept it to ourselves, and I'm not talking segregation, I'm just saying if we valued the resources we have, and instead of giving it away, having them to come and buy the product so we can reap the benefits, I think we'd be better off. But that's just my opinion. That's my 2 cents. I'm not sure what Coach Prime wants to do or what exactly his play is. I'm not even sure why he left, to be honest. Because if it's not about the money, he didn't leave for the money. If it was about his people, I figured the benefit of him being there with those young Black boys at HBCU was far more beneficial than a Black coach being in. Hold on. Okay, so on duality, right? On one hand, you dedicate yourself to Black kids at a HBCU. You build up the HBCU. And then for generations to come, that revenue is positive for us. We have highly educated athletes from HBCU that's been fed into, and I mean that's a positive in itself. But then maybe what if his angle is, as a Black head coach, I can have that same effect at a PWI. Maybe his intent is to flip a PWI into an HBCU, or bring like a true, authentic Black, like a Black coach that maybe truly cares about the athletes in a PWI. Because from what I understand, I don't know, I can't source this so don't ask me, I don't know. From what I understand, they say 70% of every football program is predominantly Black, no matter what university it's at. So maybe his goal is to be a Black coach in a white school, but knowing that mostly Black players are on a football team anyway, maybe his goal is to, I don't know. I'm lost. I don't know. Like I said, it's my opinion. I'm babbling. I'm gonna stop the video right here because I'm definitely rambling too much. But tell me what you think. If you could drop a follow. Like I said, this channel is new, and I have a gaming channel, The Average Mo Show. Feel free to follow me there as well on YouTube, TikTok, and Twitch. But yeah, tell me what you think. I'd like to hear your opinion. Drop it in the comments. Drop a like. Drop a follow. Drop a subscribe. And come back and kick it with your boy on the next one. Okay? But until then, H, I hold it down. Y'all be cool.